try to put this, I guess, the most right way. Obviously, I would never wish ill will upon Trace. I mean, one of my better friends at Penn State, but this is something that you prepare for, and I feel like I've been preparing for this moment since I'd probably say my redshirt freshman year. So here I am as a redshirt junior, and it's just something that I guess I've been trying to prepare myself for. So I wouldn't say that I guess I was surprised. Maybe I'm not exactly sure how to word it, but I was prepared for this.
You had a couple early snaps before that in the game. I don't know, did that kind of maybe get you into the flow of the game maybe a little bit better than coming off the bench a little cold?
Yeah, I think it definitely helped just getting the feel for the game, I guess, early, getting in there and being a part of the game plan. So yeah, it definitely helped.
What was said in the huddle when it was 12-0? Iowa coach called everybody over, looked at, just went down the field a little bit. What was said?
Just got to get back to playing our ball. Obviously there's no 12-point plays in football, so we're going to have to grind at it each play and take it one play at a time. So really proud of our guys and the way we fought today.
Did you think you were starting the second half?
Yeah, I did.
And what's, I guess, that moment like, spur of the moment when you think you are, but then you're not? Because like you said, you prepared for this, but obviously Trace is
I don't know. Obviously there's very few people on this planet that I've met that's tougher than Trace McSorley. And I couldn't be more proud of what he did today. It meant a lot, I think, to our team, showed a lot to our players, and just reemphasized how great of a team-first type guy, tough guy, and really our leader from his spot in this football team. So couldn't be more happy for him. Obviously, I want to play in roles and help out however I can. So given that. Was the best opportunity for our team. That's what we were going to roll with.
At the half, were you in there talking to him, or is he just kind of doing his own thing? I guess what's going on in the locker room, kind of that weird.
Yeah, he was around. He kept moving. Wanted to keep it moving. Didn't want to get tight, I guess. So he kept it moving, and so it really wasn't too different than it usually is.
With Jake Pinniger having a tough couple of weeks, and he comes out and bangs a career-long 340-yarders. I mean, from your perspective, what does it mean when you guys know you have a guy out there you can count on? Not that you couldn't count on him before, but certainly that's something he hasn't done before in his career, 340-yarders. The first time Penn State guy's done that since 2013.
Yeah, no, it was, like you said, it was awesome. Especially given, I guess, being a young guy, not really knowing a whole lot of people. Being from Iowa, couldn't happen, I guess, a better week for him. So I'm glad that he was able to do what he did today. Definitely a big piece of the game for us. So given the conditions, it was a great job by everyone included. So.
On your touchdown run, how did you see the play unfold, and was that a design run or a read that you made?
It's a normal play that we usually do. Given the look that they did, they were in zero, so I knew pretty much pre-snap that I was going to keep the ball. It was going to make me on the linebacker. So, that's what I thought pre-snap. That's what they did, and it was just everyone blocked up, and I tried to do my part.
What's that moment like in the millisecond after you score a touchdown at Beaver Stadium after all the work that you put in? What goes through your mind?
It's hard to explain. There's very I don't think there's a better place in America to play college football. So it's a credit to our fans and just years and years of great Penn State football. So couldn't be happier to be here.
Tommy, you talked about Trace being a team-first guy, but James a couple minutes ago was praising you and saying how much a team-first guy you were, being ready to step in. What does that mean? How does that kind of validate kind of your decision to stay and maybe make you feel better, even though you thought you were going to start the second half and Trace comes in?
I definitely appreciate what he said. It's just it's kind of my responsibility. It's what I'm supposed to do. I know sometimes I get a lot of credit for staying here and being a team first, but honestly, it was the way I was raised to be. So it's not really surprising, I guess. To me, I'm not exactly sure how to word it, but it's just what I was taught to do at an early age. So.
Tell me, when Trace throws the pick six and then KJ returns the ensuing kickoff, I think it was like 67 yards or something. What's it like to have a guy in your team who can kind of flip the momentum like that and give you guys a moment like that after a bad play?
Yeah, obviously electric. Having KJ's, definitely a big-time playmaker, as you guys have seen. So, that was obviously a huge play. Kind of like I was saying earlier about not having 12-point plays in football. It's all about the next play. And so is credit to our kickoff return team of completely forgetting just what had happened the play before and moving forward. It was very very well executed play. So. Yeah.
How special was the pregame ceremony there with Amani carrying his mom's American flag? What did you think of that?
It was awesome. I'm very close, I'd say, with Amani. I like to consider him a really good friend of mine. So, with what Amani's done since we've been here, I got here a semester after him. So, very close with those guys. Very happy that he was able to do that. I know it meant a lot to him too. So.
And James Franklin was talking about how when he first met Amani's mother, she was very tough, like grilling him with questions. Like, I don't know how well you know her, but do you see that out of her if you do know her?
It rubs off. I'd say I've never met Amani's mother before, but I can definitely see those traits in Amani. So I'm sure that they were instilled in him from at a very early age.